Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, and welcome back to Leaderboard 39 in Gold Mining Simulator. Yep, that's the game. As you can see, we've done some digging, and I made a ramp. Now, the bad news is I actually recorded all of it, but what I didn't realize was in my recording software, for some reason, it hadn't recorded. Well, like, it recorded a black screen, so you just got me talking. I've already deleted it, so sucks. So that's the video. Have a nice day. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We didn't even look at the leaderboard yet. So here we are. We're at 9th. So we dropped one or two, but with another cleanup or so, we'll be fine. We're still 7th. It's going to take a little bit to move up on this one. But also, I don't think I'll be moving down too much in this one either. I mean, like 6K is quite a bit of a thing to overcome. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Quite the deficit. So we're gonna just record. We're just gonna get doing couple of cleanups here. As always, or as of late, I'm doing all the single cleanouts because it's faster. But darn, I really wish I had seen that earlier, because this is a good ramp. I want. Dang it. I wasn't planning to dig over here. This is like a really long fetch of a... And then if we do that, we lose half our damn gold anyway. Well, not half the bucket that we've got full, but... What I was gonna do is dig this guy out here that's right in front of me. Because then we can dig pretty fast. And not waste our time. As I did earlier. Well, it wasn't a waste. We gained a lot of stuff, but it was a waste in the fact that you guys missed out on some epic ramp building. Damn it. Really sucks. Anyhow, we're back and running and doing well, I guess. Back up here in a second. We've already dug ourselves. Man, that's such a unfortunate thing, man. Plus, I have some other things I gotta get done, so having to do another recording kind of stinks. But it's either that or I don't get any recording out. Last night I didn't get one because, well, yesterday was my last day of work before our season end, so that was nice. But by the end of my work day, I was a bit tired, so I've gone upstairs and sat down. Or actually, I kind of lay down for a minute. I'm like, gosh, just really feel tired. And then I fell asleep for a bit, and so late we didn't have dinner till like 8:30 at night. So, so it kind of happens. But let's get busy. In fact, it was pretty funny in the last episode. In the recording that was just a black screen, I ran out of water and out of fuel. So lots of stuff happened, but unfortunately y'all didn't get to see it. I'm sorry. Hey baby, stop. Once we've got a little more room down here, we'll trying to get it so that dig it up all nice and easy. Out of the way, dump truck. Oop. We're dropping some. Not a good thing. Because now when I drop it, it does delete and we lose it. So, gotta be careful. I need to get rid of that thing right there. So as much as I don't want to, I gotta unpark it like that so it's at least kind of out of the way. There we go. Once we get a bit of a run up on that ramp, we won't go up so slow. I see the water running. We should not have ran out of water, that's for sure. 'Cause so I guess today will be about doing 2 and 3K a day, which is good. But like I said, I have some other things I gotta attend to, and making this video again was not really what I was planning to do. So dig out this block now. Guess we can get up here and dig out kind of the rest of this in a much better way than before. But now the dump truck's way in the wrong spot, I think. See if I can park it like oops, wrong way. Yeah, that's better. Much closer. God, see, I don't know why it's doing that either. It shouldn't be like dumping half my bucket out. Oh my goodness, let's go. He seems to be a little angry over there. We've got an angry co-host. Maybe he's angry because he doesn't get many lines. You know, he barely gets to say anything. No, he's screaming because he wants to go upstairs. So. Guess he's bored with all the toys and things I had him down here. Have for him, so he wants to go upstairs, and he's got other toys up there, so. Let's do this. Now before we park this all the way where we can't get behind it, which is almost where it's already at. See if we can get that now. There we go. Just don't want that junk on the ground. He's really having a... You having fun over there, guy? Huh? Yeah, just yelling at the stairs? Okay. But you're happy, so it's fine with me. Now we digging. I haven't had a great title for that video, but now I gotta think of something else. Dang it. What a terrible thing to do. Just record for an hour and a half. I even looked at the thing several times, but not at the actual picture of what it's recording. But the time that it's recording, thinking, oh, we're doing good, this is going to be great. And then finally I look up and go, wait, why is there a black screen here? I know I set it up to record this particular game. But nope, it seems to have had a mind of its own. Maybe it just was like, dude, you need to put 3K in today, so you're going to make 2 videos. Because you're so good. They're looking pretty full. Drive by, I can see the yellow being near the top. I don't know where exactly we are. I feel like we should have been switching already, but probably not. Say 65. Looks like it says 65. So I'm a little irritated because I want to be doing something else. Kind of need to be doing something else. Oh, we're at 80. Oh, that's so much better. Dude, what the hell am I hitting? It's that stupid power box. Probably should move it because I constantly hit it. Now, for some weird reason. Because I hadn't before, but now I do. Actually, again, we should park it so that this is kind of over here. We'll park it forward for a minute, pick up the stuff in front. Yeah, see, it's still in the frickin' way. See if we can. Nope. Well, we'll keep digging. We'll back up a little bit. We could probably get it in a minute. Not gonna be too Let's see if we can get in from the back here like this. There we go. Got it. One thing I'm gonna try, and I probably will have enough time to put at least 3K in every day. Since there'll be 9 days that I have to play, there's like a total of 13 days, I think, left. Anyhow, basically I know I'm leaving on the 10th, so I'll actually miss, I miss 4 days. So I'll miss the four end days because I will be driving out of the country. Taking a nice, well-needed break. Should be fun. Still don't know where in Norway we're going, but we're going. Don't know how many days I'm staying, but things will happen. I tried to talk with my wife about it while we're at the beach, and she's like, "It's kind of like work stuff. I just don't want to think about it right now. We'll get it, but not now." I'm like, all right, whatever. Boom. I'm just gonna leave it there. Keep going the wrong way here, but you were almost out of room. There's our bucket switching, so that's a good thing. That conveyor belt is almost broken all of the time. I guess we could turn that off. The highlight. Don't need to highlight it anymore. We're really having a screaming day today. What you screaming about, buddy? He's a funny guy. Go have a bottle or something, bro. You're not you. That's how it goes. You're not you. Without a bottle, which I think it should be. You're not you without a Snickers, something like that. Trying to quote if I don't know if that shows in America or not. Probably not. These are, I know commercials are very regional things, so they might not even know what I'm talking. No one probably knows what I'm talking about, but the other Finns, maybe the Swedes, because they probably get similar. Similar commercial content, although it's from YouTube and not, I don't know. I don't think YouTube ads are doing very good with giving me like good suggestions. I mean, they keep playing this one that's about some, well, it's a free-to-play game that I'll probably never play. So, I mean, I don't mind them. They're not bad. Advertisements, and most of the time they're in English, but once in a while they're in like Japanese or Chinese, and I'm like, yeah, that is very, very unlikely I'd even do anything with that because I don't speak that language, so it'd make the game very difficult. Just saying, you know. And then it also advertises to me about stuff for helping to stop smoking. Well, I don't smoke at all, so I don't need any of that. You're like wasting your money on me, people. And although I have some girls in my house, they advertise feminine products to me, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy those either. So you're really hitting the wrong crowd with this stuff. You know? I am not your demographic. I'm sorry. Like the ads in here, like a lot of them are really dumb. They even like, there's this ad for, what is it, Juicy Pops. And that one plays a lot too. It's like a bunch of, well, what it's trying to emulate is a bunch of young, I would say, almost preteens, enjoying candies at the park, but they're like their skateboards that go through the screen, the thing, and a biker that's going off of a jump, and at the end of the jump, he pulls out the candy and dips it in the little powder and eats it. And I'm like, first off, this is terrible advertisement because, I mean, okay, I know they're trying to hype up the candy and all, but my goodness. Secondly, none of the actors are preteens. They're all like in their 20s, it looks like. And so I'm like, this is so far off the you missed the target that you could probably ever be. Now on the other side, there are a few really great commercials out there that I've watched. There's this one by a furniture company here in Finland, and it's this couple that they've got a little Roomba running around the house, and let's see. Like what I like with commercials, like Europeans just don't got it, you know, and I maybe a lot of Americans don't. I don't know either yet because I mean I haven't watched American, but they always did a better job, you know. And they kind of get the point across. Here, this like sometimes the commercials, you're like, what on earth are you advertising for? I don't know what the product is that you're trying to sell me. And that's bad. That's really bad. If you can't figure out what you're selling, if I can't figure out what you're marketing to me, you've really missed the mark. You know, because in these countries now, there's a lot of people that speak other languages, and so you need to convey the message through just the product and how the people in the commercial are, you know, displaying it and whatnot. So back to the furniture commercial, they have a Roomba and it's running around the house. Oh yeah, so the first thing that happens is the Roomba. You see him running around, and then the next thing you know, you see him driving around, and there's a stool, or no, I don't know if it's a stool, or maybe a little little coffee table with a plant on it, and he's pushing it around because he's kind of gotten caught underneath it, and so you see it dragging across the room, and then obviously like there's a little vase on the top of it, and then the price of the vase shows above the vase. You know, clearly they're trying to sell me furniture. I really like the way they've done it too. So the next scene you see, you know, the couple looks at it like, okay, whatever, you're kind of weird, you know, your Roomba's kind of dumb. And then the next thing you know, they've got this new kitchen set, and the Roomba's stuck under one of the chairs because it's like stuck between all four of the legs, and it's just making these funny noises like it's completely confused, you know, like rearranging the furniture for Helen Keller as a discipline. I shouldn't. It's anyway. And then finally, what was the final thing? But in the end of the commercial, they turned the Roomba off because it just couldn't figure out how to like navigate the house because they had bought all this new furniture. I just thought it was a really like there was no talking, there was just like this little conflict that the Roomba's having because they ordered a bunch of new furniture and they put it out. And every once in a while you'd see a new piece of furniture, it would show you the price of the furniture. You got the idea, you know? I think that was really great. Like, you don't get good commercials like that here in Finland. Most of the commercials here they really suck. Like I said, a lot of them are just either hitting the wrong demographic, I mean, at least for YouTube, but like on the normal TV, they're just like, they're not good. They're really years behind. You'd think that, you know, they've been doing this stuff for ages. They should probably know how to make it better, and they just don't. And it's kind of sad. Even the shows, man, are terrible.
You're here, buddy.
Yeah, like, not that I watched any of these, but like when my wife's mother comes out, she will sometimes watch. Well, not even that. It's like those are all terrible, regardless. You know, like soap operas or whatever. But like they're sick. Oh, like this. Okay, so they have this. It's terrible. But anyway, this show. It's trying to be like what's the medical one? All of a sudden, Grey's Anatomy, right? It's trying to be like Grey's Anatomy, but it just sucks. It's totally crap. Like the videography is just terrible. It looks fake, you know, like when you watch Grey's Anatomy, it at least looks like they're in a real proper I'm gonna say hotel, no, in a hospital. And the people actually look like they work there. And but this one's all about the drama and stuff. I don't think they really do anything. I mean, I know like Grey's Anatomy is mostly the same, but they actually do have some episodes where it's kind of about the patients that they see from time to time. What on earth? In fact, they have one that's like House as well here, but or was it something new in America where it's like House, but it's a female doctor, and she's addicted to something as well, which, like, you couldn't think of anything different, so you just copied. So I normally don't watch much TV as far as Finnish TV goes. I mean, of course it's in Finnish and I don't understand a lot of it. And no, that wouldn't help even if I did understand it. Just the way they're doing it. And it's not just this one. It's like most of them are in the same kind of like, looks like they got stuck in the 70s, not 70s, maybe in the 80s. And yeah, that's it. They never went any further. I mean, we started watching ER because that came out. It was one of the first kind of medical things back then. I think it came on Netflix or somewhere, one of the streaming services. So we're like, hey, let's watch this because we hadn't watched it forever. And I'm like, I couldn't watch it. First off, you could clearly see it was from like 80s and 90s. But the problem is they just didn't really care much about maybe they did. I couldn't figure it out. But the lighting was just terrible. It was so dark, I couldn't see anything. I'm like, this is really not fun to watch. Not sure how it got so popular with how dark, and it's like they could not figure out how to put proper lighting in to make it look natural. You know, they walked down the halls and the halls were all dark even though the lights were on. Not like dark, but like a dingy dark. So after about 2 or 3 episodes, I said, I can't watch this anymore. It just bugs me too much. All right, we're starting to get to the point where we can just drive wherever we want here in the bottom and reach all of the dirt we want to dig. This is great. So I can go all the way to the back and dig out there if I want to, which I might. Well, gonna have to at some point, obviously, but are you trying to give me something there, little guy? He's like down at my feet, trying to hand me some receipts off the floor that somehow's gotten there. Trying to be helpful. Like, and a lot of the stuff that comes on the TV is just like remakes of the what? Oh, we're in the dump truck, that's why. Anyhow, not the dump truck, we were in the excavator. Went the wrong way. But anyway, like, you know, like we have The Voice of Finland, there is Lion's Den Suomi, which is like, and like, there's just a lot that are just a straight up copy of something from America. Right, that should, oh, whoops. Yeah, we're slacking, I guess. Was that not empty? Alright, so what we're gonna do, let's drop that one and put it in that one. Alright, well, we got a lot to do here, don't we? Maybe I should just keep digging and get like 5 or 6K done in one day. No, like I got some other things I gotta roll with. So let's do this. Dang it! Come on. The only problem is now these are here. I mean, it's not a problem, but it just slows down the cleanup a little bit, which kind of sucks, but oh well. So I'm gonna Which way should I do this? I don't know. Well, that's one way to do it. Let's just throw them on the ground and then go get the others. Because, yeah, that's what we like to do. Throw things everywhere. Doopy-doopy-doo. Derpy, derpy, derp. I'm a bit of a derp. Alright, that one's done. This one, well, it's not. Yeah, it actually is done. This one, we need it. This is why I say doing it singly like I do, it's just so much faster than all this hopping around. Yeah, I was wondering, like, what? All right. We're set. Actually, I didn't need to bring this because we got enough over here. I was going to throw that in there for... Alright, so now most everything is pretty close to even. Much closer than it was. Like 5% off isn't bad. I mean, if it's a sale, that's bad. You definitely want to get more than 5% off a product. It's like almost not a sale. That's we don't really care about you kind of sale. Oh, we already cleaned that one out, didn't we? Get this one? Yeah, we did. Boy, I am... Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Slap this water back on. And that way, the bucket should switch when... Oh, shit. How is the buckets are full if they shouldn't? Oh, that one will be full because... Fucker, what the... God damn. Stop telling me it's full. There's no more, should be no more full buckets. I mean, I kind of wish there were, but I know there's not. And now they're probably off. Well, whatever.
You are.
We haven't even put these... We're gonna get all these guys done first, and we'll get the other ones done after.
Baby, keep on your bum. Keep on your bum. Again? You say again? Again? You say again? It sounded like you said again.
I know, I kind of heard it. Okay, I wasn't sure if they had a full... I mean, it doesn't say it's a full bucket, but you never know.
Again?
I think that now is every bucket. Let's go up here and even have a look-see. Yep, everything looks to be emptied. That's that 600 a piece, 620. Very nice. Let's take a look here. Yes, I like that we're getting some distance. Now we're 8K away from... Actually, let's see. That's pretty decent. Max gold, we're at 8th, doing okay. Like I said, I'm probably shooting for somewhere around 40K there, which ain't far away. We should make it. Okay, I think we're going to leave this one here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And if you want to help and support me, you can do so by becoming the part of the OMG gang. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.